Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Almine, better known as Almine on TikTok. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to instantly go from a noob to a pro in GYMCLASS VR. Now this is 100% guaranteed as long as you practice everything I talk about for a long time, drill these moves that I will be demonstrating, you will become a pro in no time. Just quickly before this video starts, please go to my TikTok. It is daikeyalmine.vr. I think I am on 47,300 followers. My goal is to get to 50k before the end of this month. This is a new year, this is a new me. I'm going to have so much content coming out for you, and especially with this huge GYMCLASS update coming, there's going to be so much videos for you to look forward to. Please like, subscribe and comment. I want to try to get to 150 subscribers by the end of February. That's my big goal. And let's get right into the video. So if you want to go from a noob or an average GYMCLASS Joe to a pro GYMCLASS player, make sure you listen to everything I say. Maybe some of these things may not be your style, but trust me, if you listen to these, drill them, practice them all the time, I promise your basketball game will improve so much. So the first one is something I have just switched to, which I recommend everyone switch to, and that is physical jump enabled. And you may think, oh, this is so hard because I have to bend my legs so much. Honestly, you don't even need to bend your legs too much. I'm gonna bend my leg a little bit, and look how high I just jumped. It's so much better than just normal jumping. You have to hold it for so long. Plus, it adds something called a hop step into your game. You cannot do a hop step if you don't have physical jump enabled, so that's why I recommend enabling it. This can break people's ankles. This can get you really easy buckets as long as you practice these hop steps. As you can see on the screen now, this move is such a game changer. My next tip is, as soon as you leave the 3-point line, drive towards the basket. I say this because I see a lot of people dribbling out like this, and then as soon as they leave the 3-point line, they'll dribble forward, dribble back, dribble this way, dribble back, dribble this way. Don't do that. The reason I say don't do that is because it gives your opponent time to think if he should block you, where to guard you, what situation you're trying to put him in. So instead of dribbling this way, dribbling back, dribbling this way, and dribbling back, and instead I want you to do something like dribble this way, 360 like this, dribble this way, hop step, dunk. As you can see, I didn't step back at all. I didn't delay myself from driving towards the basket. I gave my opponent no time to think what's going on, and I'm making quick, easy points. Of course, you don't have to do the play that I have just done. Just drive towards the basket in any dribble, so you can go this way, dribble this way, and I finished just like that. For my opponent under pressure, no time to think, and really quick, easy points. My third tip is change your pace when you dribble the ball. I see a lot of people, either when they're really tall, they dribble in this pace, dribble. Obviously really short plays, they dribble at really fast pace like this. It really doesn't matter if you're short or tall, change the pace that you dribble. So you could just be sizing someone up really slow, and a quick between the legs changes the pace of the whole game. This also applies to moving, so you can be dribbling really slow, then step back really fast. You can be dribbling really fast, then bring it back slow, and dribble really fast again. This is kind of the same situation as the last tip. It makes your opponent not be able to think what's going to happen, what's going on, since you're changing the pace of the game, and it will always work in your favor, not their favor. My next tip is practice and drill layups. You may be thinking, oh, why should I do that if I can just dunk the ball? If and when you get these down, they're so much more impressive than dunks, because everybody can dunk. Even somebody that's 4'9" can dunk the ball. So if you learn how to do one-handed layups, reverse layups, jelly layups, and so much more, this will improve your game so much, and especially when you get them down in games, nobody's going to be able to block you. They switched the variety on how you finish the ball, because everybody knows you can just dunk the ball. So if you switch a dunk into a layup, it's going to make your opponent think, whoa, he can finish in different ways. He's a really skilled opponent. My next tip, which is really important, is become an all-around amazing player. If you're wondering what I mean by this, I mean don't stick to one skill that you're really good at. If you're really good at shooting threes in the game, don't only shoot threes in the game. If you're really good at finishing at the basket, don't only finish at the basket, because your opponent's going to know what's going to happen. I've been against so many 3-point shooters, it's insane, so I know I can just guard this whole 3-point line, because I know they're only going to shoot from here or from here and so forth. And even if you're really tall, you can be like, oh, but I can just post my opponents up and dunk on them. You're really tall, you have a big advantage when shooting. Because you're really tall, it's going to be harder for people to block you when you shoot the ball. For example, I'm an all-around good player, so obviously I can shoot threes, I can shoot mid-range shots, I can fade away, and of course I can finish at the basket. In the game, I use 3-point mid-ranges, fadeaways, and finishing at the basket. This just improves the variety of skills that I have when I'm playing the game of basketball. So I'm not only shooting from the 3 so everybody knows to block me when I lift up here. I'm not only finishing so everybody knows to just guard the paint because I can't shoot. So really, practice your threes, practice your mid-ranges, practice your finishing, especially on the boss over there, and this will improve your game tremendously. The next tip I have is become more animated when you're playing the game. There's so many people I know that just dribble sloppy like this, then you finish at the basket like that. If you pretend like you're actually playing a game of basketball, so you're posting someone up like this, up step, grab the ball with 2 hands, slam it, this makes you an all-around way better player, especially when you're finishing at the basket. If you just finish like this, you're gonna get blocked almost all the time. Instead, if you go towards the basket and you tomahawk your hand like this and dunk the ball, it's gonna be way harder for them to slam it since you've got your hand all the way over here, and it makes the game all around a way more fun game for yourself and other players. This next tip is for if you're playing 2v2 or 3v3s, is pass the ball and get open. I know a lot of people that play 1v1s that think, oh, I can just dribble towards the basket and dunk. You may dunk and get the 1 point, hooray, but you had a teammate over there who was open and could have got an extra point for you if you just passed the ball. So make sure you improve your core vision, you're looking everywhere, even while you're dribbling the ball. You see your teammate walking this way, you dribble this way and you can pass the ball to him, or you can fake pass and shoot. Also, when you pass the ball, pass it and get open. Don't stand here with a defender right here just guarding you. Trick your defender by going this way, then this way, catch the ball, then score the point. Honestly, teamwork really does make the dream work, so if you want to win the game, pass and get open. Now my second to last tip is shoot from different angles. I know a lot of people like shooting here because if you miss, you can hit the backboard and it goes in, or they like shooting from over here because you can hit the corner of the backboard and it goes in. If you stand here waiting for the ball, it's really hard to shoot a corner 3. I can't even shoot a corner 3 all the time. So if you stand here, wait for the ball, and you're able to just drain corner 3s easily, it makes you a way better player and a way better teammate. So if I was you, go into solo practice or DM mode and just practice from different angles, even from mid-range like over here, and especially from the corner. And the final one, which is a really hard one that you will need to drill and practice a lot, especially when you're in tough situations, practice fadeaways. I can't tell you how much I've used fadeaways when I play the game, especially when 2 people are guarding me. I can just jump backwards and shoot the ball. I can just jump in one direction while I'm going right and shoot the ball and it drains in. Fadeaways are a really hard move to practice and get a hang of. So if I was you, just for an hour of the day, an hour and a half, 2 hours, practice fadeaways. Pretend like somebody's guarding you, get in the post and fade away. Pretend 2 people are guarding you, go one direction and then fade away. I promise they will make you a way better player. And that is my final tip. Again, make sure you practice and drill all these moves so you can get them all down. I promise you, if you take all the information in that I've given to you, you will become a pro gym class player. I promise you that. I guarantee it 100%. But of course, that is the end of the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment what content you would like to see down below. I will have funny videos coming in, funny 1v1s. I will also have me talking about the game, new updates, what you need before this new update. But please leave a comment down below what tutorials you would like to see or what content you would like to see. Would really appreciate me. And also, give me some feedback on what you thought about this video. All my socials will be in the link down below, such as my Discord, Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.